Ken, thank you very much for your time. These measures put in place by the Municipal Assembly, good enough?
I wish I could clap. I really wish I could clap for my. Interestingly, is my friend. Alfred. We work together. He used to work at the NCA. This is what we want. We call leadership. Once this thing got to his attention, he even reached out to me that that the complaint seemed to have come from me, and this is the action he's taking. And for me, this is what we expect of everybody who takes public office. If there's a problem, let's find a way of fixing it. And I completely applaud him. And I wish all other MCs would take this example and be action-oriented in solving problems, that confront us.
But then there's a caveat, though. Indigenous are allowed or can go in there and perform, the burial rites with guided or measured way.
Oh, I think that definitely, for me, it is all about finding ways of resolving challenges. So if you're so if there's a guided way in which indigents would be, it would just mean that the numbers that would be trooping there would be minimized. And the most important thing is that how are we solving the problem that currently confront us with the cemetery so far as Osu is concerned, and I'm hoping that as this is happening, other MCs are also looking at it, and so that we can take a cue from it. I already am beginning to hear from the ground that something is happening, and people are beginning, to respond to the actions that are being taken up by leadership. So I am definitely sure that if all of us, and I'm happy the media is also following this keenly, if we would also play our role of holding leadership to chair, I am pretty sure that this issue, we would have a solution to it that, would ensure that you and I will be happy about, what Osu would be. When we were growing up, Osu Cemetery was one of the places you wanted to bury yourself. But currently what we're seeing there is not, something that we all should be happy about. I have been in a shock since I experienced, that issue of the attempted exhumation of the body of the old lady. And so I am hoping that the sextons and working together with the assembly and the health directorate and all of that would ensure that the right things are done. The risk of these things that you're doing are enormous. When these exhumations are done, you are not too sure what pathogens are in there that would be exposed. And then there's the cultural significance of our death as well that, the MC was talking about. And if you go to Osu specifically, and you look at the gravestones that are there, the amount of history, the amount of heritage that is in there, it's a place that we need to preserve. It's a place that people should, to be done in such a way that people would want to go there to go and, go to the graves of some of these gallant people who have served this country before. And with all the digital technologies that are available now, we should be able to map out the cemetery very clearly and decide how we're going to do it and be able to ensure that we're apportioning the places well, and also that there's some decorum and some decency so far as the place is concerned.
How do you react to people who say that the Osu Cemetery is full? Let's close it down and look for another site for burial activities.
Well, again, so that would have to be based on evidence. So you would want to ensure it looks like that, because if you go the whole place, but again, I've not explored the whole of the Osu Cemetery, so I cannot say I know that for a fact. But it would be based on evidence. That's why for me, if we take any of the GS systems and we map out completely, we should then be able to tell, what space are available, how do we use that space, and then make sure that we're making the maximum use out of that. But it would only be based if we collect data. Fortunately for you and I, there's technology that's available. There are drones that you could even fly over the place to be able to do the mapping and get it done properly. So definitely we need to look at that. Every cemetery is an exhaustive space, and so you need to plan it properly, to be able to ensure that if it is full and you have to relocate, you relocate. If there's some work that you can do to be able to get you using it, you are able to do that. So I think that work has to be done, and I'm hoping that the MC, once they've done this through month moratorium that they have, they would use that opportunity to be able to do all of that work, and so that when somebody comes and is coming to pay for a grave, they can tell exactly, with precision which particular area of the Osu Cemetery the person is going to be buried in, and so that then they are sure that it's not as if it's somebody's grave that has been desecrated that is being sold to somebody else.
Engineer, thank you very much for your time. Engineer Ken Ashigbey is the CEO of the Ghana Chamber of Mines. This is Eyewitness News, coming to you live from our studios here in